Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want to share one of my traditions I have with Christina, my wife. Since we've been together every single year, we buy a Christmas ornament together for the tree. And it's just a little, tradition. I'm a man of many traditions. I have very weird ones, fun ones. I'll tell you one of the weird ones. I have an advent calendar that I grew up with. And I think I even showed it in another video, or I showed it on Instagram at some point. It's an Avon calendar, and I had it in my house ever since I was a kid. And it has a little mouse in it. It has all the days, the countdown, 25 days to Christmas once December starts. And my tradition since I was a kid is every day I, take the mouse out and put it in the new spot, and I yell out how many days there are to Christmas. Well, I have a bell, like a little handbell, and I still do that as an adult with no kids around, sometimes by myself, sometimes even Christina's not even home. When I go to change the calendar, I ring the bell and I say, hey, 10 days to Christmas, and that's just my thing. I know, kind of strange. But one of the more normal traditions is getting a yearly ornament. And this year has been a doozy. So we wanted to get something that was going to be memorable. And I found some pretty cool ones online. Actually, I saw some other ones that I might have gotten if I saw it first, like after the fact, but basically, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, they were already putting out Christmas ornaments for 2020. I happened to see this in an ad. That's right, I saw something in an ad and I actually bought it. That's rare. But I saw this, I want to say on Instagram or Facebook or something, and there was an ad for an Amazon ornament, and I looked at it and I said, all right, let's do it. And I want to say this was like 10 bucks. Took a while to get here, but this is our 2020 Christmas ornament. So here's a close-up shot of it. Obviously, it is representing 2020 fairly well. We have the 2020. The first zero, of course, is the virus itself. And then the second zero is the toilet paper, because we all will remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. Ridiculous. And then, of course, we got some hand sanitizer here, and our little characters have masks on. And you can customize this. I mean, they make this for one person, 2 people, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. I think maybe it tops out at 6, but depending on how many people are in your family, you just put whatever, names of everyone on the hats. And then you can write whatever you want on the bottom, and I thought it was appropriate to write Merry Friggin' Christmas. Just because that's kind of how I feel this year. Just whatever. Let's just get it over with. It's a shame. It really is a shame that's what it is, but I don't know. This year is just horrible. I mean, I don't know how many times I could say that. I've probably said that in a dozen videos already. And it's just one surprise after another. But anyway, it could be worse. Remember that. It can always be worse. But this is our ornament this year. Maybe in the future, if there's any interest, I'll do a video on some other ornaments and stuff. We have a few that mean, very special things to us, that are, emotional and fun and all that kind of stuff. And then we just have some goofy ones that, Christina happened to like and picked out, and I've picked out since we've been together. And of course, I have ornaments from when I was a little kid. And she brought an ornament from Connecticut that she had in her tree growing up and stuff. And so we value all that kind of stuff and put a lot of emotion into things like that, like Christmas ornaments. But it is part of our tradition to pick out, a family ornament together every single year. And usually it has a year on it. I believe they all do, just so we can remember which one's which. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just want to share that with you guys. Let me know down in the comment section if you celebrate Christmas. What kind of Christmas traditions do you have? If you believe in Hanukkah, what kind of Hanukkah traditions do you have? Kwanzaa, whatever you're into. Just I'd love to hear about your traditions. I love traditions. There's just something about it that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I will say this, even though I do not celebrate Hanukkah, I am all for their present situation. The one present a night, Christina and I, we haven't exchanged last year or this year. We basically just bought one thing each. I will tell you that I really wish that I could still make consistent gun videos, but YouTube makes that impossible. I have still been buying guns. I mean, this year is obviously a little nuts on prices and stuff. However, I did go on to Gun Broker and pick myself up a gallery gun, something I've always wanted. That's kind of my Christmas present to myself. And Christina got herself the new AirPods, which she really wanted. But we don't really have an exchange this year or the previous year. But in years prior to that, we have done kind of the Hanukkah thing, and it makes it so much more special. You know, my whole life growing up, you know, Christmas Day, it's just a free-for-all. You know, you got like a good 20 minutes to a half an hour of ripping stuff open, you know, and it's all done in a flash. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes, you know. But when me and Christina were, you know, exchanging, it's just one of those things. When you get married, you know, sometimes you get practical. It's like, yeah, I can get you a bunch of stuff, you can get me a bunch of stuff, but, you know, let's just save the money. And we focused on family this year. And the kids, you know, of course, my niece and nephew and stuff, I think, you know, it's a special thing for them. So that's kind of what we focused on. But anyway, when we are exchanging, and I'm sure we will again in the future at some point, it's just really special. You know, one night we just give each other one little stocking stuffer, one little thing, and we open it, and we really enjoy it, and we focus on it. It's just one of those things for a lot of kids on Christmas. You know, you might be opening 5 presents or 100 presents, whatever the case may be. When you get all that stuff at once, it's overwhelming. It is really, really overwhelming. I like watching my niece and nephew when they're open presents because they'll love everything. They'll absolutely love everything. But you know, everyone does the same thing. They'll gravitate to one present. You know, one present they just really want to play with right now, or open up, or fool around with. You know, and then of course as time goes on, they'll check out the other stuff. But there's something to that. So yeah, I love the opening of presents one at a time. One night at a time. I think that's a fantastic tradition. Like I said, it makes each one that much more special and gives you the opportunity and time to really focus on that present. But anyway, I am getting older, so I very much appreciate socks, you know, stuff like that. It makes me feel like an old dude, but I can get down with a good pair of socks, you know. And I am practical. I'm very practical. I will always have my hobbies and stuff, and I'll always have my man toys, you know, get new knives and lighters and whatever the case may be. Anyway, I appreciate the little things, and the older I get, the less I like getting stuff. I really just don't like getting stuff. If I want something like really bad, I'll save up for it. I'll sell some things if I have to, sacrifice whatever, and I'll get what I want, you know. But I like gift giving. That's just what it is. Like when you're younger, you love getting the stuff. Oh, I can't wait to get stuff. But trust me, as you get older, you just love giving stuff. You find joy in making others happy. But anyway, that is it. Just want to share one of my Christmas traditions. I'd love to hear your holiday traditions, so write them down in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.